and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I am Natalie. I'm an empath, intuitive card reader, and a visionary. I'm here this evening to do the weekly general reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of, starting tomorrow, the 19th of April, through to the 25th, I think. I'll have to check that, but I think that's 7 days. Anyways, I'm behind on the readings. I'm very, very sorry. I'm trying to get through them now. So that you get 7 readings. I'm not starting on a Monday. This is starting on a Wednesday, and 7 days in total. So it goes into the next Wednesday or Tuesday. So anyways, yeah, I'm really, really behind. I'm very sorry about that. By the time I finish these, it'll be time to start them again for the next week. So I've got my candle burning from intuitivecandles.com. This is down by the bay. They're soy-based candles. These are local candles made here. They're wonderful. You can see how big they are. There's mine. They're a big candle. So they're special because, well, they're intuitive, and they do help me because I believe that they do. And the special thing about them is there's a reveal gift at the bottom when the wax melts down, wrapped in tinfoil, precious minerals and stones and things like that. That's my rose quartz and my aventurine and my sunstone that I use as a pendulum. It's very beautiful. And I have a yellow agate, and it's lost in my bed, and I haven't found it yet. That was my last one in this last one, this last candle. So now I'm back with the smudges again, guys, and you guys have been asking for them. So I'm back, but there's no sweetgrass in it this week. We're still like early spring here, and it hasn't grown yet. So I gotta wait for that. What I do have in here, I love this. My cat wants him. Burn, baby, burn. I have cedar that I picked here on the property, and some grandfather's beard, and a little bit of tobacco, and a tiny touch of sage. So now it's just like a little campfire in my hand. It just smells cedar when it burns. There's nothing like it. It just takes you back to your camping days when you were a kid and stuff. Even not as a kid. I camped as an adult too, so. But it's just beautiful. There we go. Some for me, and some for the cards. For those of you that don't know what this is an indigenous North American custom among the indigenous people, and it's highly sacred. It cleans out the energies, is what it does. Literally cleans 95% of airborne bacteria in your home as well. It's a wonderful thing. And now, for you guys. Here we go. That's a good one. That's a nice smudge. There you go, guys. It's for everybody. Okay, I'm going to be 1 second here. I'm very, very sorry. Just one moment. I'll let my cat in. Come in. There you go. Good kitty. Good boy. Okay, I'm back. Alright, sorry. I already prepared the cards earlier, then I just smudged them now. So we're going to get right into this reading. The sign of Capricorn. Capricorn. Messages for the sign of Capricorn. Whoops. The card turned over. What was that? I'm not going to take it. I've ripped one of my cards and I'm real upset about it. They're getting old. These are a year old and they get used, and I ripped one. Oh dear, I might as well just take that right off. I need new cards. Spirit guides, please. It's just general weekly reading. April 19th. I've been a little crazy. I blame all this craziness on those planets 5 or 6 of them. I won't even look it up because I don't want to know. I'm not an astrologer. I do know a bit about astronomy, but astrology, no. I enjoy astrology, though, but that stuff makes my head hurt. I'm a die-hard, old-fashioned tarot reader. End of. I'm nothing more than that. Oh, and a visionary, and I'm an empath, a real strong one. But astrology, no, I don't even want to know. Don't even want to know. The chaos it's wreaking is unbelievable. It's put me so far behind. The last retrograde was Mercury that we had, and my fridge died, refrigerator, my house phone, my landline, and my laptop. All irreparable. They couldn't be fixed. Had to be replaced. All 3 of them, all in one day. That's not normal. You know, there's something going on when that happens. So, the readings have been a little crazy, too, I find. It's just been, I don't know, Capricorn, I'm almost scared to look at yours at this point. It'll be interesting, I'm sure. For sure. Okay, give me one more twirl. One more. Let these be their cards. I need my spirit guides. I hope you guys are here. Yes. They just feel so good when they come together. Alright. Here we go. Starting on your Wednesday on the 19th, the first card tarot is brought to your attention. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. It is what it is. It's not bad. I had this in the last reading that I just did. It's uploading now to YouTube for Pisces. I had this as well. And I'll tell you, there was more good in it than bad, so don't freak out. Don't do that. Give me a chance to get to it. Card number 2, Page of Wands, all about creativity. This is on your Thursday. On your Friday, High Priestess, she's all about intuition. Six of Cups, reflection. Saturday. Sunday, 8 of Cups, all about change. Monday, Knight of Pentacles, loyalty. And your last card on your Tuesday, 5 of Swords, conflict. Okay. Alright, let's get to it here. Alright, first card. This is the same as the Tower in the Rider-Waite and some of the other decks. It's a common card. In my deck, it's a sinking ship. It's a perfect storm, is what it is. Lightning, fire, and the rough waters out at sea, and the whole bit. And basically, this card's about transformation. A lot of endings, enlightenment for some, beginnings, good things, breakdowns, endings, chaos in the ending of chaos, surrendering things over to the universe. If you find that you're in a place and you're like working so hard, it's the planets, I'm telling you right now. You're going to hear me, and I said that in the last one, you're going to hear me say it all through this reading. The planets are so... I want to throw rocks at the sky and say, knock it off and get back in place where you belong. That's what I want to say. But they are right now. It seems the harder we try. It's like we're running in one spot right now. And it's like, and for some people, it's chaos is reigning around them because of that. But what you need to do, when you find that everything, you've done your best, your very, very best to fix things, take everything, the things that are forefront in your life, the things that are eating you up and keeping you up at 3 a.m., things that you can't seem to make changes with, take and give it over to the universe and trust in the universe and in your destiny. And just do that. Just put it over completely, trust it, and walk away and leave it. And see what happens. You may be surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Alright? Some of you are going to be coming and having some breakthroughs, and maybe along those lines, trusting in the universe and in your destiny. And some of you will be having enlightenment as well. That's very strong from this card. So, yeah, these things are very, very strong, and they're very, very powerful. Anything is possible right now. The energies right now are good, but it's the planets that are, you know, I said in the previous video, in the Pisces video, Capricorn, that you know, we have the moon that we can see here. It's very real to us, and we watch the power of the moon and the effect that it has on us and on the planet, and how it pulls in the tides and makes them so high, and then as it, you know, pulls them out and makes them so low. Here where I live, we the highest tides in the world, right here in my backyard, and I'm impressed with that every day because I watch it all the time. And here we as humans, okay, you know, check it out, Google it. I don't care what you do. It's scientifically proven. We're something like 75 or 95% all fluids within us. So what makes us think in our arrogant minds that the moon wouldn't affect us the way it does the mighty tides out here, the oceans on terra firma, on Mother Earth? The moon affects every tide, every body of water. Why wouldn't it affect us? And you got 5 or 6 of them going retrograde all at the same time. Did we think we're going to come through this unscathed? There's going to be some good things in there, a lot of good things. But there's going to be some not so good things. But rich lessons learned. I always say that through the hardest times. That's my belief. You guys can believe what you want. You don't have to believe what I believe. Keywords, like I said, they're breakdown and chaos, surrender, beginnings, and enlightenment. Advice is to give up and surrender, like I told you, to the universe. Yes. Some of you are going to be beginning a new way of thinking. Some of you a new way of working and earning and living. You're going in a different direction altogether. In some way, the way you're living, a whole different. I'm hearing clean living for some of you. Some of you to the extreme, going off the grid, living off the land, this kind of a thing. Right now, some of you are going to be free to start over. And for some of you, that's a really good thing. I'm hearing happy, a feeling of release and freedom. Those are good feelings. Not sure how some of you got there. It's not showing me that. It's just showing you where you are right now and where you're about to begin. For those of you that built a really strong foundation in your life, like, you know, if your job was everything, you know, your money flow, your productivity, I'll put it that way, in your life, at this time, if chaos is ruled for you, and these areas of your life have been affected that I just said, you're going to be given the wherewithal, and just the wherewithal is going to come to you. You're going to have what it takes and what you need to rebuild. Again, if you so choose to do so, if you choose to rebuild what imploded upon you, because I'm here, I heard this in the last reading, implosion, everything comes in, falls apart, and there you are standing in the middle of rubble. Maybe literally for some of you, and maybe metaphorically for others, probably more than not. You'll be able to rebuild. It's going to be okay. Lessons learned. You won't feel too bad about it. Not as bad as you think you're going to feel. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed, because it's not that bad. Some of you may feel that your world is falling apart right now. The card is here to tell you this is not your fault. What has happened around you is not your fault. That's coming across very, very strong for some of you. Some things are just out of your control right now, and that's just the way it is with the planets. That's what's going on there. Another long reading. Oh, dear Lord. Page of Wands on your Thursday is creativity. And pages are good. This guy's witty. He's charming. He's likable. Everybody likes him. He's between the ages of 15 to 28 or so, somewhere's in around there. Or somebody that's very young at heart. They could be older as well, but they're very young at heart. People like that they can be very enjoyable to be around. Absolutely. This guy's going to be bringing and delivering some great news to some of you. Remember, this is a general reading. It's great news can be coming your way about creative projects, some travel as well, and jobs for others as well. Some of you are going to be making brand new discoveries around you. It's a very exciting time as well. The communications right now are highlighted for you. Travel news is highlighted for you right now. New work on the horizon for some. Progression. Transitions. And I'm hearing entertainment, and I don't know why, but entertainment. Entertainment. Cruise ship. Aha. There's some of you going on a working holiday, maybe. Musicians that have a gig on a cruise ship. That's what I'm hearing there. Kind of in that area. I'm not really that sure about it, but that's what I heard. There's something in between musician and cruise ship. That's all I know. Isn't that interesting? The High Priestess on your Friday, she represents intuition. She's a nice card. Beautiful, beautiful card. Beautiful artistry. She holds the infinity symbol in her left hand, and in her right hand she has scrolls as well. The keywords for her are wisdom and secrets at this time. Discretion is going to be needed as well. Teachings, learning, experience, visions, and drama as well are being highlighted on this day, on this Friday. So note that. Advice is to keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself on this day. It's wise that you do that. So you have to be very careful. So you need to listen to your intuition and let it be your best guide on this day. All right, that's going to be your saving grace. For some of you, this is a good time for learning as well. She is the wise woman of the ocean. All right, and she brings a lot with her. And what you do now can last for years yet to come. That's why the infinity symbol is here, to show you that. The scroll in this case is meaning lessons learned that will come to serve you for many, many, many years down the road. Your next card on your Saturday, Six of Cups, it's all about reflection. So sometimes I'm hearing right off that we need to take the metaphoric look at ourselves in the metaphoric mirror of life and see who we really, really are and really what we're all about. Deep down inside, everything that makes up the essence of who we are, not this physical body, but what gives us personality, what gives us heart, what gives us soul, what makes us cry, what makes us laugh, what gives us morals, what makes us immoral, how far will we go, what are our limits? There's so many questions, and right now, spring is here. So what's going on is there's a lot of self-discovery going on right now. It's not just the trees that are budding the new leaves and the grass is starting to sprout and the dandelions and the weeds are coming out. We need to learn about ourselves as well. Some of us are looking for a brand new way and a brand new path. A lot of self-reflection going on here. Some from your past could return at this time as well. They're showing past relationships coming into the forefront, into the future, into the now, in the now and the future, I should say. The advice of the card right now is to enjoy reconnecting with your memories from the past. Remember to play. If somebody's getting company coming from, so you're meeting someone, you're running. No, somebody's coming to see somebody. They're expecting this visitor. And wow, yeah. I don't know who the person is expecting, if they're male or female, but I see a young man approaching a house with a sun porch on it. And he's walking up the stairs. He's wearing dark brown, chocolate brown leather, not leather, but a suede jacket, and a pair of mediocre colored blue jeans. They're not brand new, but they're not really old. And he's got short dark hair. I see him with his hands in his front pockets and his jean pockets, and he's going up the stairs, and he's going to visit you. You, okay? Capricorn. This is very strange. Very strange indeed. But it's good. It's not bad. It's good all the way around. There's going to be a lot of memories to live. The cards is here to tell you, remember to play and have fun. You're going to enjoy this. This is going to be a good thing. It's not going to be a bad thing. Your keywords are friendship and visitors, happiness, comfort, childhood memories, protection and play. There you go. All right, next card is the Eight of Cups. It's all about change, and this is emotional change because it is cups. All right. So when this card shows up, there may be some endings for some. All right. And that's where the change comes in. There's departures as well. There are departures. There's journeys for some of you moving ahead. Some of you are moving literally. Some of you are going, you're traveling for a little bit as well. Transitions are going on, huge ones. You know, that kind of worries me a tiny little bit because of where the planets are also retrograde right now. Anybody making any major life changes, boys, I don't know, you better be extra careful. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing they need to be careful. They need to be sure. No last minute stuff. Do a lot of what ifs. I'm hearing to tell you, do a lot of what ifs. This is very important right now. Because the choices that you make at this time could be everlasting. They could be long reaching. You got to ask yourself if you have the endurance, and if you're in for the long haul, to stick this out and see this through. This could mean your future happiness, your future contentment, a whole lot of different things. You got to be very, 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 very careful. Please be careful about the choices that you make at this time. You know what? I'm pulling my book on this one. I know this cup so well. This card so well. Just bear with me a moment. The card also advises it's time to take it. You know, that is, so for some of you, it is time to take your leave. This is exactly right time to move on. You may have already left your relationship. You may have left a home. You may have left a job. Or another commitment at an emotional level. Whatever that means to some of you. There's going to be, or try to make it so that there's little moral struggle or drama when you leave, so that you're able to turn around and look behind you and say a very, very, very quiet goodbye. And you know that the end, that's end. It's over. It's closed. It's a chapter that's closed in your life. Poignant moment for somebody. Very, very poignant. Very turnaround. I mean, turnaround. 365 degrees around. The changes are going to be that profound. Life as you know it right now will not exist anymore because it's your choice. These are your choices, though. I'm not saying this is being imposed upon you. Don't people start freaking out. This is a general reading. No, these choices they're at the end of the day, they belong to you and only you and nobody else. Nobody's doing it for you. Some of you may be just taking short trips away right now, too, so that's all good. Follow your heart and go forward is the advice of the card, to follow your heart and go forward. Your keywords are ending, departure, journeys, movement, transitions, travel, and vacations. So there you go. Here's the card. I just never liked that part, you know. People leaving and going off. It just sounds like the show The Littlest Hobos about the German Shepherd. He never belonged to anybody. He didn't stay in any town very long. He'd stay, go save somebody from falling in a well or something, and then he'd be on his way. But that's what it reminds me of, all by themselves in the world kind of thing. So this next card is your Knight of Pentacles. This is on your Monday. He's all about loyalty. He's a good guy. There's nothing wrong with getting him in your reading at all. He's a very, 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 very good guy. The Knight is, this guy is slow, and he is very steadfast. This guy plans his moves with care. He's very careful. Sometimes it's the U card, Capricorn. Yeah, I see you. I see you excited about possibilities. Things are going to change. You're feeling that, and they're going to change for the better. You just have to be careful at this time. Again, this is coming across. The timing is going to be almost like everything for you right now. Those friggin' planets. Boys, oh boys. This energy here too as well, if this is you. or it could just be an energy, or maybe this is an actual person. I'm not seeing either or the other right now. This person, not the most charming. We'll just say he's a person. He's not the most charming person at all times. He's not out to win brownie points or put any popularity contests with anybody. What he is he's a realist, a hard-nosed realist. He calls him as he sees him. There's no beating around the bush. He doesn't waste any time. The other thing about him, though, the good stuff, is he's extremely trustworthy and loyal to the very, very end. This guy will never steer you wrong. He's seriously taken by everybody around him, or her. It could be a guy or a girl. He often shows up in a reading when good business sense is going to have to come to the forefront. So there's something some of you are dealing with, they're going down, and it's a business situation. There's money involved, property being sold, bought, this kind of thing, and that's when he usually shows up to give you good business sense. So you can feel pretty good about that. Go ahead. This guy's also associated with a very good background and a very good home. He could also be an indication of those thinking about buying a home right now. They're going to be buying a very good home. Everything about it is going to be good. We're not just talking the structure and the property, but everything that abounds within it, all the essences and the energies that go with it, which is you, your family, your loved ones, your friends. It's a good thing. It's going to be a good place. A good place. Yeah. And this is right now the right time for some serious decision making for your future. And start looking ahead a little bit. The advice of the card is hard work and blood, sweat, and tears. May not seem all that appealing right now, but the card is here to tell you that, you know what, afterwards, you're going to be very, very happy that you did. You're going to say, well, I'm glad I put in the extra blood, sweat, and tears because it was well worth it. It gave it oomph. Whatever it is, it gave it oomph. It's a really good card. I'm not happy for you guys. It's a good card. Okay, so the last card, Five of Swords, all about conflict. That's what we say. Get a few of those. Nobody likes to have these cards. But I use all the cards. That's what they're there for. I don't pick and choose them. I'm not doing that. I'm not going there either on that whole subject. A bit chilly here. So, when this card shows up, it does show, it does show that there are some arguments in the wings. And here's the funny thing. You're going to try to do your best on this, I think that was Tuesday, wasn't it? I did say that. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Tuesday. It's going to be a terrible Tuesday. No, not terrible. We'll just say, we'll say twisted. Twisted Tuesday. Because it's going to be twisted. It's going to be messed up. One thing you do have to watch for, bring to your attention, is some inner office gossip or inner job gossip. There's going to be some talk going on. Somebody that you trusted very, very much at work. You're going to find out differently on this day. It's not going to be good. There's just going to be somebody's very jealous of you. I just heard somebody's going to get a small promotion at work. Someone else is very jealous of you, and the fire is gonna start. They're showing their jealousy. It's coming through. They can't hold it back anymore. You got a little promotion, and they didn't. They felt that they should have had it, not you. So they're going to try somebody's going to try to start some trouble is what they're doing. I'm also seeing some family problems at this time with some of you as well. There's going to be something happen within somebody's family where something's going to come to the forefront, enlightened, that most of them didn't know about, and some of them do. There's two, possibly three people. The rest of the family had no idea. Absolutely none at all. It's just going to be a shock to the family. It's going to be a mixed bag of good and bad. Put it that way. I'm seeing a will, an older will. It's not brand new. It's not young. It's not somebody who's going to die tomorrow or anything. They're already gone, a long time gone. But there's something to do with the will, and 2, possibly 3 people know about something within this will that's attached to this will as that the rest of the family didn't know. All that's going to come to the forelight. You're going to have to deal with that. I'd like to see that in the comments. Things are just going to come out in the open now. They're going to be out in the open. Some of you may face some conflict as well, as the card indicates on this Tuesday. A real conflict in your face, disagreements, not physical fights, but disagreements between you and somebody else. That's going to come to the forefront. The card is telling you you need to stand your ground. So don't turn around. Don't go away. Stand your ground rather than retreat. No matter what, you've got to stand your ground, especially if you are right and you speak the truth. You need to stand your ground. Some of the key words are opposition, moving, safe haven, finding peace, resolution. And there's your reading. There's your reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated with some of you. If you wanted a private reading, just read down below, the more in the description area. I don't know if I said that at first or not. I don't remember. Just read through it. You'll see my email there. I use that for everything. So just going to bring you guys a little bit closer now that the reading is done. 31 minutes. Yeah, the last one was like 40-some minutes. So I'm just in the mode tonight. I guess it's all coming out. Those crazy planets. Anyways, to all my supporters, I'd like to thank you very, very much for supporting the channel and the Facebook group as well. And GC, I don't remember. I should keep a list, and I don't. I'm not organized that way. The new thing on Facebook is you have to be a member of the Facebook group. This does not apply to YouTube. This is a Facebook group thing under May I Find You Fortunes. When your birthday comes up, my gratitude, I'm feeling hot and gracious lately and very, very full of gratitude. And when your birthday comes up, I do a 3 free, yeah, it's free. It's 3 card spread. It's a little mini spread. You just send me your information. I'm going to put it out on Facebook, what's needed for it. But anyway, that's new. You can also find me on Blogspot, Google, and on Twitter, as well as Facebook and here on YouTube. I'm not going to say any more other than subscribe to the channel if you'd like. If not, whatever. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. If anybody's looking for me, you can find me right here, or you can find me down below walking along the beach along the water's edge of the mighty Bay of Fundy, the highest tides in the world. Because I'm always what? I'm always looking and waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you back here next week. Bye-bye.